let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside the box here. I already did take a quick little peek, and it looks like they've packed it up really nicely. How to use your remote control. That's laminated, and then some directions there. And we have a lot of connections and all sorts of stuff here. We got our remote control, our water supply, remote control batteries, and of course our toilet seat right here. Okay, right off the bat, it's looking real nice. The only thing I am seeing, and it's so slight, right here in the very middle back portion, you can't really even see it on camera, there's a little punch. As in, you're not going to notice, no one's going to notice that. And you might be able to even, like, just kind of work it, kind of push it out. But it looks like something kind of jammed the area here. And I'm just seeing it in the sun, if you can see it right there. But overall, it looks like it's in good condition. Okay, folks, it's been several months later, and I do want to give you an update about the bidet. Everything has worked tremendously. A few little glitches. Let me explain here in just a second. I do want to state another reviewer was talking about her T-valve. It might have been on an older American Standard toilet, but this is an American Standard toilet. Champion, highly recommend it. And all the connections that came with the bidet work absolutely tremendously. I have kind of looped my water pipe around a little bit nicer. Even when you go over here, doesn't look bulky. Obviously the bathroom vanity is right here. Absolutely no leaks. Everything is working fantastically. Love the remote control. I actually don't use the side controls. You totally can if you want. I just haven't done it. It's just easier leaving my remote control in the back of the toilet. And I've been really enjoying the posterior rhythm, I guess you could say, out of the two. Kind of gives you more of a splash. I'm not really sure exactly what. You do have a stop button. After you hit it, it runs for, I'm not exactly sure. I definitely want to say 30 seconds at least, I want to say. Don't quote me on that one, but you can always stop it or run it again if you really need to. And that nozzle goes right up the pipe there, if you know what I'm saying. Nozzle positioning is absolutely fantastic for the different size rear ends. Water pressure, I'll leave that up to you as well. Drying function is nice. I actually don't use the drying function. Use it a couple times. 3 modes with the drying function. I tried it one time at the hottest setting. Kind of burned my tush, so be careful with that one. Seat temperature, I always have it on the highest one, and it's a game changer. Let me tell you what, this bidet, after several months, is a game changer. I used to literally sit down on my old toilet in my unremodeled bathroom and freeze my butt off until I warmed up the seat. This feels absolutely fantastic. It's summertime Colorado and it's still cold. Trust me, it's a game changer. Once you have it, you'll never go back. So I keep I love the seat temperature, keep it on the highest setting. Water temp, I keep it on the highest setting. Very nice. Dry temp, again, I'll leave that up to you for the top one. I think I pointed to this one earlier. The dry temp on the 3rd setting is a little bit spicy. Turbo wash, haven't tried that one. The ULED, I do use that. And then you press it and you leave it on. I'm not sure if there's a function where it actually turns off at a certain timing. Nozzle cleaning, it does do a little spray. So the UV LED, kind of hard to see there, but if the light was off, which let me turn the light off, you can kind of see the glow of it there for a little self-cleaning. And nozzle cleaning, let's go ahead and just do that real quick and show you here. Nozzle comes out like this here. And am I supposed to have the toilet seat down? Maybe I need to have the toilet seat down, huh? Maybe that's a little safety feature. Let's see what happens there. So I just hit it again, and it looked like it sprayed some water. Obviously, I heard it spray water. I didn't see it. And I think it actually knows, because there is the sensor. Yeah, very cool. Okay, that's awesome. So if your kids play with it, it's not going to shoot all over the place. So there is a sensor that it knows that the toilet seat is up. And all it does is, it actually does this every time you do wash. At the very end, the water shuts off, and then the nozzle goes like, psh, and I think it just like slightly sprays, but like not upwards, just to kind of clean the nozzle a little bit. And then we go from there. I'm going to leave that on, do a little cleaning there myself. Next up, love the anti-slam on both of them. Very cool. So top specs and features for me, heated seat, absolutely a game changer. And the hot water going up is absolutely beautiful and fantastic. It's like a summer's refreshing spring rain that hits you. Now, let me talk about a couple quirks that I have had over the last couple months. Like 1 or 2 times, I'm not sure what happened. I am doing a lot of electrical work, so I'm like hitting my breaker on and off, and it might have just tripped it, who knows. But like one time I sat down and the seat wasn't hot, and I was like, wow, it's a game changer when it's not hot compared to when it is hot. So then I had to go to the remote control, and it's almost like it reset. I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but I just toggled my seat temperature back on, heated up, everything was fine. Next up, every once in a while, if I run it 2 times in a row, sometimes it hasn't heated up quick enough, and the water temperature on the second go around isn't as hot as the first go around. That only happens every once in a while, not all the time, which is nice, but just letting you know. Overall, it is definitely a thumbs up in my book. After you experience one, you're not going to want to live without one. Lastly, I do want to end on the size of the toilet. My American Standard toilet is a round toilet. This is a round one as well. If you are a larger individual that needs a little bit more space, if you know what I'm talking about, in the front or on the sides, if you know what I'm talking about, then go for an elongated toilet and an elongated seat. Personally, I'm only about 152 soaking wet, so I can fit just nicely right around here, and everything is good to go.